Anyway, I wanted to do a quick demonstration of different ways to shuffle your cards, because there's a lot of debate for some reason about which way is the right way, and the right way is the way that gets them shuffled without damaging them or you. So there's a lot of options out there, and I thought I'd go ahead and show you a couple and also give you the words that I know that people use to describe them. So I'm going to move the camera to point at my table, and this might be really awkward and weird, and I'll probably end up cutting me saying that. So hold on a sec. Okay, so now you have a view of my dirty, messy table that I work on, and my very tiny deck of Rider-Waite cards that you guys have met before. So the way I shuffle, which will either really impress people or horrify them, one of those is called a riffle. And that is simply when you take it like this, and then you shuffle like that, and that is a bridge when you do the arching up thing. Now, the thing with the riffle is that so I will walk you through this. To riffle, you're going to take your deck, and you're going to take your middle finger and your thumb on this first half of the deck, and you're going to use your index finger here to press it into a curve. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side and press that into a curve. And then you're just going to let them fall out of your thumbs and overlap together. Now to do a bridge, I don't even know how to explain this. You're going to push them upward with your fingers, and then just kind of let them filter down. Now the bridge unbends them from that curve you did earlier. So you bend them this way, then you bend them the other way, and then it gets rid of the curve. Now if you're using reversals, I would do riffle, bridge, straighten them out, turn half the deck, and then repeat. Riffle, bridge, and straighten. Now the other way that you can do this, which is really popular, is called the waterfall method. I'm very bad at it, so I'm going to do this very slowly. But it's where you kind of take part of the deck and the cards here and there throughout. Some people are very fast at it. I am very slow and bad at it. But you're just taking the cards and kind of mixing them up this way. And of course, if you're using reversals, at one point you're going to take half the deck and flip it around and continue shuffling. So there's that method as well. Now, of course, you could always do, and they call this a wash. This is just where you, oops, my cards are very slippery. This is where you just kind of mix them around on your table like so, and give them a good mixing, and then you kind of scoop them back into a pile. Scooping is, of course, a technical term. All of us old readers, we all use scooping. I, of course, I'm going to assume you know how to spell that, because I don't, and I'm not going to be able to tell you. So, and of course, like if you want to get really crazy, you can do like a 52 card pickup. Then there's the style that you could use. It's like the many cuts style. I'm not sure what the official name for that is. That's where people do like this kind of thing. They're like many cuts, and they just do that like over and over and over again. So that, of course, is always an option. That, for me, takes forever, but I've seen people do it like really, really fast. So now, if you're like me, I have a very tiny hand. I have child-sized hands. This is a miniature deck. It takes up my entire hand. So if I were going to use a giant deck, which is something I do somewhat often. So this is an abnormally large deck. This is a standard size deck. So you can see this is abnormally large. This is standard sized. If I were going to take this deck and shuffle it, I'm actually going to shuffle it widthwise instead of lengthwise. So I'm going to go this way instead. Because this is just, I don't have enough finger to do it lengthwise. So I'm just going to shuffle it widthwise instead. There's no reason I have to go lengthwise if I don't want to. So as long as I'm not bending cards, this is not a big deal at all. So if you have little hands, feel free to do that too, or you can do any of the other methods. So those are my favorite ways to shuffle. So I hope that helps you out. None of these, of course, are correct or wrong. It's just whatever works for you and makes you happy. All right? So I hope that helps you guys out. There's my face again. Again, this is Nathara at CrowSong Lodge. You can catch my links in the description below. And remember, you can get readings at my site at crowsonglodge.com. And you could always join my Patreon, and the link for that is also down in the description below. So I will catch you guys later.